Hey there guys, thanks for clicking on the video. And in this video, you're not gonna wanna miss it. I find some of the best things I've found in a while at the thrift store, and I make a killer deal at a Goodwill, so stick around. Hey everybody, in today's video, we're gonna be going inside this Goodwill right here, and we're gonna be looking for things to flip online on eBay for a profit. So that's what we're doing, we're resellers. My name is Tyler, and this is my wife, Kate, and we sell things on eBay kind of part-time for some extra cash. So we're gonna go in here and find some stuff. I mean, look at these two, these are nice. And look, these right here too. They must have just like put all these out. So these boots turned out to be a lot better than I originally thought, and I'll talk a little bit more about those later in the video, so stick around for that. Not bad, and they're 10 bucks, but based on the comps that I've seen, it's definitely going to be worth to pick these up. I'm probably going to pick these up as well. They're $6.99. There's quite a few of them sold. They're in okay condition. They look all right for some golf shoes. I think somebody will probably buy these for about 30 bucks plus shipping. So these next pair of shoes right here, these Carhartts look pretty good. I'm gonna look these up, and then I'm gonna look up these boots over here that I've never heard of as well. You know it's serious when it's time to go get a cart. I don't normally get a cart at Goodwill. Now, honestly, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know I'm not a huge fan of selling shoes. But, I mean, some of these were just too good to pass up, and they were all regular prices, like $6.99, $7.99. None of them were too expensive. Alright guys, I'm starting to get pretty pumped here. This is another pair of boots I think I'm going to pick up. I don't know what's going on here, but they must have just dropped a bunch of boots and shoes that are in pretty good shape and decent brands. But these are some Laredo, like Western boots, and I'm probably going to pick these up. There's one sold comp of these for $60-something with free shipping. Right now, I just kind of ran around and picked up all the shoes because the last video, I don't know if you watched it, I'll put a thumbnail clip right here, but somebody actually, I was looking at something and backed away from it, and they actually took it right in front of me basically. So I'm picking up all the things that I see and I'm putting them in a cart so that nobody can take my stuff. So I'm gonna start looking all these things up right here, and I'm definitely gonna get these down here. Wow, that's a good, man, wow. $7.99 too.
Carhartt hat?
You think it's clean enough that it would sell? Yeah, I'll probably get at least, what, $15 plus. So in this one corner, the music is really obnoxiously loud, so I have to do a voiceover, but this is a cool, like, golden snitch puzzle. But it was $5, and there was like 20-something listed and none sold, so I did pass on it. That's cool. This is a Walking Dead one, but it doesn't have any of the shells or anything like that. I would have actually picked this up for $7. This tennis racket, this is a head Raptor. It's got some pretty good sales, but it doesn't have a cover that it goes in, and $7 is just a little bit much. Plus shipping tennis rackets is not as easy as it used to be.
Oh, I saw those over there. I didn't think they were anything.
All right, so we've accumulated quite a bit of stuff here. I'm gonna pick this hat up. This is a Dakota Twister hat, 100% wool. I mean, these things are selling for around $30 plus shipping. This is a very nice hat. And we're definitely gonna get this jacket. I figured we would, $7.99. Looking like comps are around $50 for this. Plus it's a really good size, 2X. These are probably fine, right? Those are probably okay. I mean, it's kind of messed up there, but the other one's fine. Plus they're steel toe. I've actually never found these before, but these are some X Element, like motorcycle boots, I guess. And their sold comps are pretty good. I mean, probably in the $50, $60 range. So I guess we're gonna pick them up, and these are $9.99. Hey guys, well, we just left out of that Goodwill, and it was a pretty good haul. We had planned, me and Kate actually planned to go to more than one, but since that one was so good, we didn't have time to go to another one. We kept looking down the shelves. The shelves were packed, the shoes were good, and we found quite a few things that we're going to be able to resell. So I'm happy with the trip. I mean, are you happy?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we found some pretty good stuff. All right, so I do have about 15 more minutes by myself before I gotta go to work. Kate had to go and pick up the girls from school, so I do have a few more minutes. So I'm gonna hit this little Goodwill that's near where I work at, and we're gonna see if we can find anything in here. Since the last one was so hot, maybe they got some bangers in here that I can find real quick. These would be kind of good, I think, but they're starting to crack. They're made in USA leather Western boots, but they They've seen better days. I don't think they're worth picking up. Ooh. These aren't normally here. Now, I was definitely shocked to see this box full of golf clubs over here, because this is a place that normally doesn't have any golf clubs, and they were all priced at $4.99 a piece, which is a little bit hefty for reselling, especially if you're not finding premium brands. But this is what prompted me to ask the question that would lead to one of the best Goodwill finds I've had in a while. Can I ask you a quick question? Sure. I don't know if they normally do this, but would they be willing to like sell this whole thing to me, you think?
I would say yeah.
If they would, I'm entertained what they would want to do for all of it. Hey.
What do you want to pay for all of them?
I was gonna say, would they do like $50 for all of them?
Probably. I'm printing you off a ticket now.
Sweet. Okay.
$52.99. You want to round up the penny today?
Sure. Let's do it. Thank you.
It's not going to bust on you by the time.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I'll be all right. All right, guys. Well, it's actually like a couple days later, and I'm editing this video. I'm looking for comps on these items that I picked up at the Goodwill, and I knew the first pair of boots that I picked up, they were special, but I just bought them because I knew they were worth it. And I wasn't really sure exactly what they were because it was kind of hard to look up those specific kind of boots. But it turns out that this might be one of my best Goodwill thrifting trips ever, because I mean, combined with the golf clubs buy that I had, these boots right here are potentially, they're not in as good a shape as the comp I found. They are the same boot. I have a feeling that I can probably sell these for maybe close of what those sold. And those sold for $250 in pre-owned condition. Like I said, they're a little bit better shape than these. I feel like I may have undercomped them at first. I thought maybe they were like in the $100 to $120 range. But with that one, with that comp being $250 and these being the exact same boots, I have a feeling that maybe I can get more for them. So this probably turned out to be one of my best Goodwill hauls ever as a reseller. All right, gang. Well, we're back in the garage after that amazing Goodwill find. Probably one of the best finds I've had in a while. Great deal. I haven't had a chance to really go through it much. I am going to break it down a little bit more for you guys. I took a few minutes and I've sorted these out. There's still quite a few in the box, as you can see. I'm just trying to complete sets and look at what might be the better selling irons and drivers out of all this stuff. So just to make it kind of quick, I don't want to talk about it too much, but this is a pretty good buy for $50. Let's just put it that way. Right here, this one right here alone, I wanted to pull one out. This one right here should sell for around $50. Bang-O-Matic Bang Golf driver. That right there should sell for around $50, and it does have a head cover, even though it's not in great shape. But this one right here, in theory, could pay for all of it, and everything else will be profit if this one right here sells for around $50. And these other drivers here, nothing too special, 25, 25, 25, rounding about. And then we got these right here. These are about 20, 25. All of these are about 20, 25 a piece. From what I could tell by doing fast research, this seems to be what it is. And I do have more of these Adams Golf hybrids and stuff in the box. I just didn't pull all of them out. So I may have a complete set of these right here. I'm not sure. These surprised me. I had no idea. I've never really heard of Wedgwood. Wedgwood, evidently, if you see that, that's you. I think that's a pretty good good iron. At least these are particularly. These could be between 40 and 50 a piece, these Wedgwoods. I'll have to do a little bit more. Like I say, I'm just doing some quick research. 40 to 50 possibly a piece on those. These are all going to be Callaways. Everything over here is a Callaway. These are some Big Bertha drivers that look like they're in pretty good shape. I think I have a complete set of the Big Bertha irons. I'm not quite sure. I haven't looked at all of them, but I'm sure I have enough there to make at least a semi-set. And unfortunately, it's the wrong time of year for golf. I think it's still warm in some parts of the country, but it's starting to cool off in others. And so we'll see how it goes as far as selling these. I think everything in this box is left-handed. So far, all the ones that I have picked up and maneuvered, they're all left-handed, which I don't think that's going to hurt the sale of these. It might be a little bit slower, but there's left-handed people out there that are looking for golf clubs. So I'm not really too worried about it being left-handed. In fact, that might have been why there were so many there whenever I did get theirs, because the regular people were like, I'm not left-handed, so I'm not buying these golf clubs. Maybe that's why they made a deal at the Goodwill, was because they knew they were all left-handed and it would be kind of hard to sell them one by one. So by letting me have them all for 50 bucks was kind of like, get it out of here, you know? That's gonna do it for this video. Really appreciate you guys watching to the end. And if you found it entertaining or you learned something, or click subscribe and like the video for me. Appreciate it.